Aptly titled Sharknado 2, the second one, the sequel to 2013's campy sci-fi channel film about a shark-infused storm hitting the coast of Los Angeles, sees a handful of returning characters from the first film fend off another Sharknado, this time in New York City. Since the first film had become such a cult hit, this one carries with it an intense list of celebrity cameos, including Kelly Osbourne, Billy Ray Cyrus, Kurt Angle, Biz Markie, Kelly Ripa, Michael Strahan, and Al Roker, amongst others. The plot for Sharknado 2 is as simple as the first. Right outside of the Big Apple, a coastal storm carries thousands of sharks inland and wreaks havoc on the city and its residents. It's the exact same scenario as the first movie, and it's given exactly zero context or backstory like its predecessor. And once again, it's fine. It doesn't hurt anything by not having an Academy Award-winning story in a movie about killer shark weather. Ian Ziering and Tara Reid reprised their roles from the first movie and give as bad as a performance here as they did in that one. But that too was okay because you can't expect much to begin with. However, the number of celebrity cameos are surprisingly entertaining to see. I tend to dislike celebrity cameos in movies, but the ones here play towards the ridiculousness of whatever given scene they're in. They keep the levity going throughout the film, which makes the whole thing easier to watch. The biggest problem with the first Sharknado was that it didn't have enough of its namesake. Sharknado 2 solves that problem pretty well. The majority of the movie is full of piss-poor CGI sharks chowing down on hapless New Yorkers. It keeps a good pace the whole way through with the violence, and although everything looks terrible in terms of effects quality, it kind of adds to the charm of Sharknado as a whole. All in all, Sharknado 2 is a pretty decent sequel in the context of how good a movie about Sharknadoes could possibly be. It's definitely easier to sit through than the first one, and it handles itself with a clearer idea of what it's trying to be. And that pays off in the long run. If you have nothing to watch and Sharknado 2 is an option, I recommend it. Now, with Sharknado 3 on the horizon, I wonder where the series is going to go. Twice is okay, but I would think that Sharknado doesn't warrant a third entry. Although, I'm not opposed to it, I guess. I kinda just hope it stops there, because we definitely don't need a fourth.